This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off of my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. I don't know if it fucking can... I don't know if that kind of thing lasts for, like, hours, does it? I've never been stunned before. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edward is looking glum as always. Well, he is thinking that he fucking killed his father. It makes sense. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry! I'm sorry! I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back! Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea! How would you do that? Do you, like, rub a balloon or something? Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. How would you do that? How would you discharge? Whoa, pal! Oh, he died. Oh, he didn't die. Whoa. Hey, pal, what's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe! Morning, Mr. Edward! No, good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Hey, pal, I have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi said he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edward if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. It's court time. It's court time. Can I beat it all? I'm going to try my best to beat it all in one shot. Let's do this. Let's fucking go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edward. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Fuck you. The prosecution is ready. Oh, right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. The judge is so shook. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. He sleep. He still sleep, but he evil. Well, not evil. He bad man. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness! Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will not testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. What was his voice? Are you up? Are you up? Something like that. Why I left court? Yup. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Yup. He went out to buy food for Polly for like 24 hours. Well, let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. I actually don't know what I have to do here. But I wasn't running away or none. I went to buy some food for Polly. Food? Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. A what? She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. What the fuck is a pet shop doing importing goddamn bird food from France? But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses.
I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. Oh, I'm starting to get hungry. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? But I told myself I wouldn't eat dinner. Yup, seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? Codger? What's a codger? Is that like a fish? That's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
Can I just like present the paper? I need one of those motor things, right? And I don't got one. What if I present this letter that was in your house? Just kidding, I don't have it! I forgot it got taken from us. How can you say you have no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edward and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Oh my god. Nick, if you're gonna say that, you have to provide context.
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Oh. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said that he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies! Order! Order! Mr. Wright, this is a serious problem with your claim. I mean, there is one and whatever. Are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor.
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma! Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. Yanni Yogi! His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. I think I've seen him on TV, as a bear. Oh! Yanni Yogi! From the DL6 incident! It figures that the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Tisk tisk tisk. No. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat, once more, that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. Do what now? If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere to go.
Nick! How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then, we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense.
Tisk.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints? Is he an alien? Yup. Oh, sorry. Spit almost came out of my mouth. Yup. You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yup.
What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past!
What if you get like a toe print? Surely he didn't burn off his toes. Or maybe he did, I don't know. The thought of burning off your fingerprints sounds crazy though. So if you burn your fingerprints, they never grow back? That's fucked. His hands must look weird. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No! This. What will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
Can't you look up like the owner of like can't you look up his information by like checking the ownership of the boat rental shop, or like the name on his like electricity bill or something? There's ways to figure out who he is, right? You can't go around forever in your life not knowing who you are. I mean, we know he's lying, but like, you know, there's ways to figure it out. Did I read this line already? It seems that this case's been decided. No, whatever.
No! I know what happened! I know everything! I just can't prove it! But no, I can't let it end like this! I can't lose! There has to be another way! There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is! No one! Nick! What are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief.
Funny you say that! He's in our inventory for a reason. Yeah, you're very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot. The thought of questioning that sort of statement. What is it, Nick?
No, you're not going to! It's in there for a reason, my dude. Your Honor.
The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Oh, preposterous. Actually, wasn't there like an actual real-life case where someone's bird or something was brought to court? I remember it being brought up because it was like Ace Attorney. Like the bird being brought to court, not the case itself being the same. Order! What do you think, Mr. Von Karma? What do you think?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Like, he's here for a reason, right? Like, there's gotta be a reason why he's here. The erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker answers to the name Polly. I like that it doesn't even mention the evidence that he brings up the DL6. Don't forget DL6, remember that? Remember that thing that the bird said? Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. If I tell you to go lick the floor, well, I guess that means I have to do it.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. I will kill you. Nick, this is crazy! Well, still want to go through with your little game?
You didn't tell me what the consequences are, so yes I will. Let the parrot take a stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except for the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot! The bailiff's like, what? Bitch, what? Oh, look at her! She's so cute. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! You're gonna make the bird fly away. The witness is ignoring me. Oh, I love it. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. Hello? Hello? Scott? Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination. Alright.
What are you gonna do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya? If only Mia were here, she'd be able to translate what the bird's saying. Hello,
Squawk. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something?
Forgot? Don't forget DL6! Right?
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker has something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello! Hello! Right?
Oh, you got... That's not what you're supposed to say! Forgot something, we forgot!
Hello! Hello! What?
Oh, it's not working, Nick! She won't say it! This is ridiculous! Why won't she say it? Tisk, something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait! Don't tell me Von Karma expected this! He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he?
Is he a bird whisperer now?
Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything?
I guess we'll just ask other things. What do I ask? Okay, what's your name?
Maybe I should get her to say her name? Polly, what's your name?
Polly! Right? Mr. Wright! I think we've established that this parrot's name is Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Trying to think, does it? Polly. This is really just racking my brain, like, does it? Maybe it doesn't.
Well, I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with that, no.
Please only ask questions pertaining to the matter at hand.
We all wanted to hear her name.
Very well, witness, continue your testimony. Bagok. I guess birds don't go bagok. I guess that's a chicken sound, but whatever. Let's say, what's the safe number?
Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack?
1228! 1228! My, what a reckless parrot! Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker? God damn.
Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
What do we have in our evidence that... Is it this? December... Yeah, here we go. Okay. It's a good thing we had this.
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with the case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to the safe number? Case summary, I think it was, right? The first page? Whatever that was? Case summary. Oh, let's read through this. Date, December 28, 2001. Location, elevator, district courthouse. Air and elevator was auctioned and depleted at the time of the incident. No clues are found on the scene. Victim data. Gregory Edgeworth, age 35. Defense attorney, trapped in an elevator, returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Suspect data. Yanni Yogi, age 37. Court bailiff, trapped in an elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest... I forgot about this. After his arrest, fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Polly does have something to do with it. I fucking forgot. Oh shit, my bitch. We have to bring that up. Okay, this is the what case summary? Case summary. Oh shit, it's on the case summary page. The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident? December 28. Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago. This game took place in 2016. Oh my god. 5 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228. Oh, he used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Nah, it's not tangible proof. I set my ATM's number 2001 because I'm number 1. Are you even allowed to set it like that? This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing!
Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Oh, where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what? Very well, witness. You may continue.
Pale, rocking everywhere. Booty, rocking everywhere. But the name? The name part. Yeah. Does it have to do the... Yes, it does. Now I know it does. It's a good thing I went through the court records. Yes, it does. Ooh. Ha, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is...
The DL6 case file?
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof on it then? I did it out of order. Show us, stop wasting your time!
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to the pirate's name?
Suspect. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins.
Polly? Exactly, Your Honor. Yanni Yogi should have been called Leroy. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's rough. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible.
Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old! Do you want me to be? It's illegal.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
Just a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker at the boat shop. Immediately.
Oh, we're done with the bird already? That was fast. I didn't remember going by that fast.
Witness, tell us your name.
Wait! I just witnessed she doesn't remember!
Yep. No, it's okay. I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick! He looks totally different! This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order! Order! Yanni Yogi, so was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edward for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. And then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. You could just fucking mail guns? The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edward. I have no regrets. Wait a moment! Revenge? Against Miles Edward? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edward yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Yeah, well, now you're going back to jail.